disconnect between the objective and the outcome is in the method of how we're approaching that subject. So when you talk about rethinking or reimagining, what was the existing imagination, number one? And what led to that imagination being created in one's mind? You know, those are the fundamental questions. You know, what were the metaphors or the myths that which were underlying those imagination or ideas or whatever you want to call it. So I think that deeper level only happens in people who have the capability to accommodate an alternate view. And now, if that alternate view is, say, coming from 1960s or 1950s, we need to understand and give that individual the credence that, okay, that's his or her experiences. What they're not factoring in are the changes that have happened since. So how we notice change, how we articulate change is the fundamental question in a lot of our thinking. Some ideas or understanding is hardwired, right? And so the challenge, what we need to understand, the challenge is not to fight those neurons or those connections. We need to focus on perhaps creating an alternate mechanisms where newer dots even for these people can connect. And we do that through various experiences. You know, if you need to understand the context of the individual to really encourage them to think a little differently. However, there's always shock and awe. You know, shock and awe can trigger someone to really forego their previous imagination and adopt newer ways of thinking.